Tonight we're going to be having omelets and hash browns. We're going to get these potatoes started. Before we start cooking our omelets, I just diced up 10 to 12 potatoes here for 4 of us. We want to melt that butter over a low heat so that it doesn't burn. And then once it's melted, get your potatoes in there. Washed and drained twice just to get all that excess starch off of there. Then stir to coat the potatoes in the butter and turn it up to high. Okay, so now that that's going, we're going to add some salt and pepper. We have this skillet heating up here. Hash browns need lots of salt and pepper. We're using kosher salt. Yum. Don't you cry at me. Yum. If you're fresh grinding your pepper, you got to use a little less because it makes it a little bit more potent. Yum, yum, yum. You can't have too much pepper and salt on hash browns. I don't think that's a thing. There we go. Okay, now that this pan over here is heated up really, really thoroughly, we have 8 ounces of really finely diced ham. Well, some of it's finely diced. Minced ham, I guess is what you'd call that. Add that to our skillet. We've chopped one very, very large onion, but we're only going to be using about 1/4 of this onion into our ham mixture here. That's going to taste like bacon when you fry that ham in a hot skillet. Okay, and we're saving the rest of this onion to put in our potatoes, but not yet, so set this aside. We'll just use the same spatula. We got this on a pretty high heat. Saute this until your ham looks all golden brown and your onions are soft and translucent. Yum. We haven't had omelets in so long. I found eggs on sale. I have chickens, but they are just not, oh darn it, they are just not laying eggs right now. And 2 of my chickens got killed by my neighbor's dog. So I only have 2 chickens left. 2 non-laying chickens left. You want to stir this frequently while they're cooking, darn it, without making a mess on the stove. There we go. But don't stir your hash browns but more than every 5 minutes. Once every 5 minutes. You don't want to stir more than that. They won't get a crispy brown edge and they'll turn into mashed potatoes. We also have, about 1.5 to 2 cups of shredded cheddar over here that you're going to need. Stupid kids got that song stuck in my head at the apartment. I don't know what it actually says, but we looked it up and the words at the apartment, so I keep getting it stuck in my head, and now I've changed it to at the apocalypse. At the apocalypse. That's all the words that I know of that song, so it just keeps repeating in my head over and over. At the apocalypse. We've seen strange stuff in the sky twice over the last 14 days, so I'm thinking maybe we are at the apocalypse. We're at the apocalypse. And we're also going to need some chives. Or you could use green onions also. Okay, once this gets done, we're just going to part this into 4 as even wedges as we can. Here we go, something like that. We're going to set this off to the back of the stove here. Get out your best egg skillet / pancake skillet. And, oh man, get a little bit of oil in that. There we go. Get this heating up on medium high. And we'll give these potatoes a stir here. Oh man, this potatoes smell better than the ham and onion. Yum. Starting to get some golden pieces already. Now we're going to crack some eggs in here. We're going to do 3 eggs at a time. Okay. 1. You just want to crack these into a small bowl so that you can whisk them up real good before you throw them into that pan. And we got to let this pan get nice and hot. Oh, I dropped a shell. When you drop a shell, you just use one of the shell halves to pick it out. It kind of sticks to it. Don't ask me how, but it like clings. It's like a... Oh yeah. Of course. Of course it won't cling just because I'm trying to be a show-off here. There we go. And 1 more. There we go. Whisk these together real good. I'm actually watching to see if I got little tiny bubbles right here. Then you can see how the oil will start reacting on the edges. Little tiny bubbles if it's hot enough. Or you can splash some water on there, but you know. Okay, give that a mix and pour that right into the middle here. It's much better to do this with a skillet that doesn't have high sides, because then you can really get in there to flip it. Okay, set this aside, and we're going to need a spatula. We're just going to sprinkle this all onto one side here, onto 1/2. There we go. And there we go. Oh man, that looks so good already. Okay, set that aside. Now we're going to sprinkle with some chives, just on that 1/2. Then we're going to use about 1/4 of this cheese, or a big old handful. Get a big old handful of cheese. Put that on there. You can never have too much cheese on an omelet. Okay, and I have a large bubble here. I'm just going to pop that. There we go. Okay, that is about ready to flip. You can kind of see how at the bottom where it's starting to turn light yellow. So we're just going to get one side here, which is the side that we broke. And then you're just going to flip. You don't want to flip it all the way. You want to be able to see all that beautiful stuff in the middle right there. Scooch that all in. Now we're going to put a lid. Stick a lid on that for just a minute. I'm going to turn this down because it might be a little too hot. Wait for about 1 to 2 minutes. Just until your cheese starts melting. Oh, let's stir these potatoes while we're waiting. Yum. Oh my goodness, that looks so yummy. Looks so good. I need to actually get up under here. Now just grab the edge of one side. Scoop it in there. Scoop it out. Just like that. Get that heating up for the next one. But first, you're going to sprinkle that with just a tiny cheese and a tiny bit of chives. Make it look all pretty. Oh, and you know what we forgot? A little bit of salt. These eggs just don't taste good without salt. And a little bit of pepper. There you go. And now we have a resting place for our lid. Ta-da! Keep it warm while we make the next ones, because these hash browns aren't ready yet. Alright, we'll be back when the hash browns are done. You'll know when the hash browns are ready for the onion to go in there. When you take your spatula here and you press through one of your large pieces. And when it, yeah, that's about right. Just about there. If you can cut through it almost tender, that's when you throw your onions in. So let's get these onions in here. Yum, yum, yum. I think we're going to need a little more salt and pepper. And stir those in. They are about halfway done. 3. I'm starving, so I'm suddenly hurrying. Mix, 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 mix. And throw it in there. There we go. Now get some ham. Sprinkle it all on one side. Oh, my egg didn't quite go all the way over to the edge there. Just tip it. There we go. Sprinkle some over on that side there. It's a hot pan, so you gotta be careful. There we go. And, oh, I gotta swipe this off. Swipe. Now some cheese. Oh, a little more cheese. And some chives. Yum. And should almost be about time to flip here. Get ready. Almost. Oop, that side's a little hotter than this side. Ooh, I think we can flip. Just get up under that one side. Oh, no, not quite. So close. If it starts to run on you, that's, you know, you're flipping a little too soon. Okay. Get up under there. Make sure your egg is broke free first. Oh, I went a little too far with that one, didn't I? And then it won't look so pretty. There we go. Put that lid on there. And you can see how my egg's starting to brown on there. That means your heat's too high. So turn down the heat a little bit more. Doesn't that look so pretty? So pretty. Oh, let's see how these are doing. There we go. Now we're starting to get some good color. Oh, we need more salt and pepper. Yes, we do. I can smell it. And we're going to be doing some toast with this also. I got to get the toast in the toaster, but I haven't even cut the bread yet. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, now let's see here. Oh, perfect. And we're just going to lay this one right across the top here. That's going to keep them all warm, so nobody's getting a cold omelet. Hopefully. If you're a good cook, everybody will get hot food. See, I'm still singing that dang song again. Kissy face, kissy face. That's the only freaking words I know. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, now I'm going to turn around real quick and get that bread cut. Clobug, could you put the toast in the toaster as I get it cut, baby? Thank you. Let me flip this egg over, and then I'll have a couple more for you. Oops, oops, oops. I am recording. There we go. Let's Stick that on there. Ooh, let's give these a little bit of a stir. Oh man, they're almost done. Yeah. Oh, dang it. I forgot to put the cheese topping on there. And I forgot to make it look pretty. Jeez Louise. I need you, baby. Oh, let's get that dang cheese on there this time. I don't have room for another omelet. There we go, and there we go. Get those in there. Okay. Put that over here. 1, 2. Forgot to put that lid back on those omelets, damn it. And 3. There we go. This is the last one. At the apocalypse. Can't stop singing that song. There we go. There you go. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Oh man, starting to get a few burnt ones. Okay, let's give this a check here. Nope, still kind of hard. But since they are crispy enough, they are at the crispy, as crispy as you like them. Now we're going to put a lid on them and just let them do their thing for a few minutes. There you go. That should only take about 5 minutes. And let's see if this is ready to flip yet. No, not quite. I turned it down too much. Oh, let's see if we can get in there now. Oh, yes. Perfect. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put this cheese on there early. That way we can get everything cleaned up and get some toast buttered. There we go. Okay, we're just going to scooch these ones over because we need to make some room here. Because our toast and hash browns aren't quite ready, so we need to keep these babies warm and beautiful. Look at how pretty. They're so pretty. All right, once your hash browns are tender, when you try to poke it with your spatula, if I can find a piece that's big enough to test, then they're tender. They'll pop right through. That's how you know these are done. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. Oh, delicious. We're going to need a different spoon for serving, though. Get yourself some spuds on your plate. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. That might be a bit much. That's fine. Then, here's how you unmount your omelets. I keep wanting to say olives for some reason. Here's how you serve your olives. Duh. You just grab one edge and then you pull it on over. Now, put this lid back on here while we get some toast. And these ones are lightly toasted. And I will share this bread recipe with you after I perfect it. I haven't quite perfected it yet. But it tastes really, really good. It's just the sequence on how to make it in your stand mixer is not great yet, but I'm working on it. And there you go. Yum, yum. Breakfast for dinner. Okay, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.